Hi, welcome to my videos. This is a new series. Already I have shared one video based on rectification of errors, that was how to rectify the errors of principle. Now this is my second video. In this we will be rectifying the errors in the books of original entry. What do you mean by the books of original entry? Very simple, journal and day book, or we call them the subsidiary books. Purchase book, purchase returns, sales returns, cash book, bill receivable, bill payable and journal proper. These are the subsidiary books. If an error has occurred in the books of original entry or in one of the subsidiary books, that is what we call the error in the books of original entry. How will you know whether the error has occurred in the subsidiary book or in the ledger or in some other books? It's very simple. If the question says that it was passed through, or it was entered, or it was recorded, all these things happen only in the journal or its subsidiaries. Entry is made in the journal. The first record of the transaction is entered in the journal, isn't it? So, whenever a question says it was passed through, or it was entered, or it was recorded, we understand that the error has happened in the books of original entry or in the subsidiary books. Now, the feature of this error in the books of original entry is trial balance will not be affected. Trial balance will tally even if there are some errors in the books of original entry in our books of accounts. Trial balance will not reflect these errors, but these are errors and these errors have to be rectified. The people who have already watched the first video, you know, we rectify the error in various steps. First step, wrong entry, whatever is the mistake we have committed, that we will be making an entry over here. And then the wrong entry will be cancelled by another journal entry. We will be writing the correct journal entry, and then based on the stage of rectification, we pass rectification journal entries. The people who have not watched my first video, you just watch it and then come back, you will be able to understand this little bit easier. Right? Now let's start solving the sums. Number one, we have got three errors here. Every error has happened in the books of original entry, and let us try to rectify these errors in this three-step model. Number one, credit sales to Roshan rupees 5,000 was passed through purchases book. Whenever we have got a question like this, what we have to do? Was passed through, isn't it? Here you write was wrongly passed through. So we can understand that this is the mistake and this is the correct transaction. Credit sales to Roshan rupees 5,000 is the correct transaction, and this is the error we have committed. What is the error committed? It was passed through purchases book. What is the entry we have passed? It is purchases account debit to Roshan account. This is the wrong entry which we have passed, and the amount being 5,000. Now this is the error. Everybody knows this is an error. This is a mistake. Now let us cancel this mistake. How do we cancel it? Just reverse it. Roshan account debit to purchases account. 5,000, 5,000. What is the correct journal entry? What is the correct transaction? Credit sales to Roshan rupees 5,000. Journal entry is Roshan account debit to sales account 5,000. What we have done here, first we have written the wrong entry, we have cancelled the error, and now we have written the correct journal entry. Now, when you combine the cancelling entry and the correct entry, we get the rectification journal entry. Let's try Roshan account debit 5,000 and Roshan account debit 5,000. We have got two debits here. What do we do? Roshan account debit 5,000. Roshan account debit 5,000. Instead of debiting Roshan 5,000 two times, what we can do? We can write Roshan account debit once and we can write the amount 10,000. 2 times 5,000 is 10,000. So Roshan account debit 10,000. Now this over. We have got two purchases account 5,000 to sales account 5,000. Now this is the journal entry, rectification journal entry for an error in the book of original entry where a credit sales to Roshan for rupees 5,000 was wrongly passed through the purchases book. Roshan account debit 10,000 to purchase account 5,000 to sales account 5,000. Now this rectification entry will happen when we are rectifying it in stage 1. What is stage 1? It is before trial balance. Now in stage 2, what is stage 2? After trial balance but before final accounts. The very same journal entry. Roshan account debit to purchases account to sales account 10,000, 5,000 and 5,000. The very same journal entry. In the first stage and the second stage, the journal entries, rectification journal entries are the same. Now in the third stage, what is the third stage? It is after final accounts, or we call it the subsequent period. In the subsequent period, when we are rectifying a journal entry, rectifying a mistake, and in that rectification journal entry, there happens to be a nominal account. That nominal account has to be substituted with the words profit and loss adjustment account. Here, purchases account, sales account, we have got two nominal accounts, isn't it? So this purchase account and sales account will be substituted with the word profit and loss adjustment account. So in the third stage, the journal entry, rectification entry will be Roshan account debit 10,000 to profit and loss adjustment account 10,000. Right? In the first stage, Roshan account debit to purchases to sales. Second stage, Roshan account debit to purchases to sales account. And in the last stage, in the third stage, nominal account has to be substituted with the word profit and loss adjustment account. Journal entry, rectification entry will be Roshan account debit 10,000 to profit and loss adjustment account 10,000. Now let's start solving the next one, the second one. What is it? Goods returned to Session rupees 4,000 was wrongly entered in the sales book. Right. Let's find out. Goods returned to Session rupees 4,000 was wrongly entered in the sales book. So now this error, let us write it in the form of a journal entry. What is that? What is the wrong entry? It was treated as sales, right? So it was treated as sales. Journal entry, Session account debit to sales account. This is the wrong entry which is passed for rupees 4,000. I'll give you 5 seconds time. Cancel it. How do we cancel it? reverse the journal entry. Sales account debit to session account 4,000. Now what is the correct journal entry? What is the correct transaction here? Goods returned to session. It is purchase return or return outwards. Session is the receiver and the purchase returns is the amount to be credited. Session account debit to purchase returns account. It is 4,000. How do we rectify this error? We combine this cancelling entry and the correct entry. What do we got here? We got sales account debit to session account debit to purchase returns account. We got session account debit to session account. This gets cancelled, right? Session account is debited by 4,000. Session account is credited by 4,000. Session account debit to session account gets cancelled. And what do we have left here? We have got sales account debit to purchase returns account. That is the journal entry, rectification entry in the first stage. It is sales account debit 4,000 to purchase returns account 4,000. That is the rectification entry in the first stage. In the second stage, the very same journal entry. Sales account debit to purchase returns account 4,000. In the third stage, that is after preparation of the final accounts, if there is any nominal account in the rectification entry, it has to be substituted with profit and loss adjustment account. Sales account is a nominal account. Purchase return account also happens to be a nominal account. Here the rectification journal entry in the third stage will be profit and loss adjustment account debit to profit and loss adjustment account. There is no journal entry like that, isn't it? So profit and loss adjustment account has to be debited and profit and loss adjustment account has to be credited. There is no need for that journal entry. If in the rectification journal entry, in the third stage, both the aspects are related to nominal account, we will not be passing a rectification journal entry. Once again, goods returned to session rupees 4,000 was wrongly entered in the sales book. The wrong journal entry, session account debit to sales account. Cancelling entry, sales account debit to session account. Correct journal entry, session account debit to purchase returns account. When we combine these two, session account debit to session account gets cancelled. We have got sales account debit to purchase returns account. That is the rectification entry in stage 1 and stage 2. Let's go on with the last error. It is credit purchases from Vishnu rupees 3,000 was recorded as rupees 300. Credit purchases from Vishnu rupees 3,000 was wrongly recorded as rupees 300. Here, credit purchases, it was recorded in the proper purchases book. It was purchases from Vishnu, there also no issue. The amount was 3,000, but it is wrongly recorded as 300. Again, we will be using this 3-step formula. First, what is the wrong entry? It is purchases account debit to Vishnu account 300. This is wrong, right? What we have to do? We reverse this for cancelling it. Journal entry Vishnu account debit to purchases account. Amount is 300. What is the correct journal entry? Purchases account debit to Vishnu account 3000. When we combine these two, we get the rectification journal entry. We combine these two, cancelling entry and correct entry, we combine, we get the rectification journal entry. Now just check. Vishnu has got a debit of 300 and the credit of 3000. That means what? Credit excess rupees 2700. So Vishnu account has got credit excess 2700. What about purchases? Purchases in the cancelling entry, we have credited 300 and we have debited 3000. 3000 minus 300, we got purchase account is excess debit 2700. That is a rectification journal entry. Purchase account shows excess debit 2700. Write that one. Purchases account debit 2700 to Vishnu account 2700. Again, in the second stage, the very same journal entry. Purchases account debit 2700 to Vishnu account 2700. In the third stage, if there is a nominal account, it has to be substituted with profit and loss adjustment account. Write that one. Profit and loss adjustment account debit to Vishnu account. Profit and loss adjustment account debit to Vishnu account 2700. Right? Again, once again, the same rectification entry. Credit purchases from Vishnu rupees 3000 was wrongly recorded as rupees 300. There is no mistake in the book. The book is correct, but the amount is wrong. Purchase account debit to Vishnu account, that is actual journal entry, but the amount is wrong, 300 rupee. Cancelling entry, we reverse it. Vishnu account debit to purchases account 300. What is the correct journal entry? Purchase account debit to Vishnu 3000. Now purchase account shows an excess debit of 2700 in the, when we combine it, purchase account debit, purchase account credit 3000 and 300 is the credit difference amount, purchase account debit 2700. Vishnu account 3000 rupee in the credit and 300 rupee in the debit. The difference is 2700 in the credit, we write to Vishnu account 2700. The second stage, purchase account debit to Vishnu account, the same journal entry. Third stage, instead of purchases, we write profit and loss adjustment account debit to Vishnu account 2700. Now, dear friends, these errors are also called as two-sided errors. Two-sided errors, it's very simple. We can cancel, we can rectify it using this three-step method. You follow this method, you start solving maximum sums using this method, then it will be very easy for you to solve it again and again. Now, in my next series, we will be discussing about one-sided errors, that are errors of casting, posting, carrying forward and error of partial omission. Thank you.